to the program. That was a very short-lived applause. If we could hear that again.
That's what I like it.
Tonight on the program, and welcome, might I say, to NAG, which is, has a meaning which is going to remain very secret for now. But to my immediate right, I have Charlie.
Hello, everyone.
And Charlie is here of his own accord. Is that right?
I am. I came here.
You look like the sort of person that came here on the tram or something.
What's wrong with people that ride on trams?
Nothing.
Bloody hell. At least I didn't come on a bus.
And that you were a frequent visitor to the unemployment service to receive your checks. But that's another...
I'd like to thank the government for those checks, actually.
We'll come back to that. To my far left, I have Jonesy, viewers.
How are you, Mickey?
Jonesy?
Very well, Jonesy.
That's good.
Have you got a story?
Oh, look, all I just want to say to the viewers that, I just hope they keep watching our program, even though we've been going for how many weeks now?
How many viewers, Jonesy, would you anticipate right this second would be watching this program?
Well, I know 5 people.
And if you are out there watching this program right now, you are the only one. But don't feel bad, because right now I'm going to introduce the infamous and the famous The Voice.
Good evening, boys. How are we?
We're very, very well. And how you been keeping up there? I know they've dusted you off and brought you back out for the second coming of this show.
I've been on sabbatical for 2 years, Tim. Sorry.
That's all. Just ignore that. And viewers, to my immediate left, and because of our camera arrangements here, to my immediate left, I have. Is it Montana?
That's the one.
Montana.
Hello, everyone.
And Montana is here to discuss, among other things. Well, actually, was it Montana, or I thought it was Speedy Gonzalez?
I think it was actually Speedy Gonzalez, because...
Can you see that?
Can you see that?
That's all. That's enough. We've seen enough of your tits, mate. But very seriously, tonight on the show and tonight on the program, we're here to talk about UFOs.
That's right.
And the...
sorry, mate.
Somebody just got abducted.
Thinking about it.
That's right, The Voice. The very reason that we're here to talk about UFOs is because it is a serious situation. And I was talking to a good friend of mine just the other night about he'd actually lost his driver's licence. For speeding, and I was talking to him about these sort of matters, and it raises some very interesting points, viewers wherever you are, about UFOs. And I suppose let's take a bit of a vote here. Jonesy, are you one for? Do you believe in UFOs,
UFOs?
As in extraterrestrial life?
Oh, look, I've got backyard full of UFO junk. I'm collecting it.
Mate, you just open your pants and you're a believer. and use UFOs. That's it.
It's just a necessity for me. I collect a lot of things, and I've got a lot of UFO pieces. If anybody wants me.
And Mickey, he's married an alien.
Oh, he has.
Well, I've heard rumours. I've heard rumours, but
oh dear.
Okay, so you're a believer in like UFOs. You believe in that sort of stuff?
Yeah, I can believe in anything you want, actually.
Okay.
Most of the time.
That's all. You can never get a straight answer out of Jonesy. What about you, Charlie? Are you do you believe there's extraterrestrial life?
Well, I think we'd be silly to think that we were here in the galaxy all by ourselves. But as for any evidence that I've seen, I'd have to say, well, no. Bollocks to that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Charlie's betting on bollocks, so it's really Montana's job tonight to convince us that there is life in outer space. Now, I know that you personally know a lot about this subject.
Can I ask something? Have you actually been abducted?
I have actually. No, I haven't been adopted actually, but I've seen.
You have or you haven't?
Hang on, I'm a bit confused.
Whenever you're ready.
No, I'm a bit confused at the moment.
You're a bit confused.
I'm a bit confused.
He was drunk and he felt the probe.
I think they did a lobotomy on him.
He's still got it.
No, honestly. One day I was going to work. I'm not mentioning the company, but
okay,
I was going.
So you're not one for catching a tram.
No, that's right.
Standing in queues.
That's right. I was going to work the way to Geelong, and all of a sudden I saw these three lights.
Three lights.
Traffic lights,
yeah.
were they?
Actually,
Was it red or?
No, actually they were orange. I don't know whether. Yeah.
No, it's serious. This
it's,
is serious,
all right.
and
It
I
is,
want to
yeah.
apologise
No,
on behalf of Charlie. He gets a bit. He gets a
No,
bit.
that's all right. Yeah.
and like that,
fiery.
and
Get on with it.
there's no disrespect the voice
Yeah,
that we
yeah.
want you to really to tell us your experience, and we really want to hear it, don't we, Charlie?
Yeah. All right.
Go ahead.
Anyway, as I was saying,
Yeah.
I was going the way to see this person by the name of Zed.
I thought you said you were going to work.
Yeah, to work. You know, my team leader.
Oh, you work.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. Yeah, right. To cut the chase.
You must
then
be cool.
I saw these three lights.
Yeah.
Right, orange lights.
Yeah.
And I was driving all alone. I saw these people stopping. I was thinking, what's going on here?
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And I just look up and I saw the three lights.
Three lights.
Three lights.
So you
That's
looked
right,
up
yeah.
Did you
Yeah,
say
looked up
three
and I saw the three lights.
and you saw the voice.
That's right.
That's right.
Yeah. And
It was tree lights. Yeah.
Three lights, not three lights.
Your name was Montana.
No, that's right. And I stopped. I stopped and I go all day and asked him for a singing. So, and I started. and from there we just gone.
No references to drugs on this
Okay.
program.
So you know nothing about UFOs.
I don't know.
What about these? Did you just see on the news a while ago? I think it was months and months ago, because obviously it'll be months and months before this show goes there. They had those things in the grass, the big circles.
Crop circles.
Yeah,
crop
Yeah.
circles.
They appear in
hey.
England, my homeland.
Actually,
Okay.
you know a bit about that, do you?
I think.
What can you tell us about it?
I think Led Zeppelin had something to do with that. Actually, with
It was
that.
on the cover of their album.
That's right, and I reckon.
Come up here, that's right.
I
Don't look over stage left.
I get
looking up
confused.
there. No, well, you know.
I do remember that. I did see something about that. In fact, it was 240 circles, but they said that there was 239 people there the night before with their lawnmowers, driving around making circles in the grass.
Were they
They were drawing,
short, bright
drawing a
people?
lot of circles.
No, actually, it wasn't that. It was someone
it's a
else
short
with
straw.
this wood.
This conversation is really getting out of hand, and I want to put it back on track by saying, before you start bad mouthing our
I
special
was
guest
going to
here,
bad mouthing.
is that why do you think that there's extraterrestrial life out there? Is it because of the amount of stars and planets? I mean, what is it? Why is there?
Well, as Charlie said, it would be very impossible to believe that really we're only alone but in this planet. I mean, if we compare like the carpet, for instance, you know, like this one dot in there, and then what's up there? I mean, that's like the universe.
Okay,
How big is it?
Sorry, could you do that again, but in English?
You lost me. We're going to go on the carpet.
for the viewers at
Sorry,
home.
yeah,
if
sorry,
we could-
sorry.
we- we-
Or
we could-
I'll try to translate that. Yeah,
That would be good.
To try
Yeah.
to try
Oh,
translate
try.
that.
That would be
Okay.
good.
Okay, for instance, universe. How big is the universe? Do we know how big it is? No one knows. Do you?
Well, as a matter of fact, I know the universe is very big, and that it goes on for miles and miles and miles, possibly hundreds of miles actually.
What do you think about? Right, you know, on TV you've got your classic alien sort of bright little man with a big head and large eyes. Not unlike you three.
Thanks very much.
Do you think, like, because to me that's killed aliens, right? Aliens don't look like that. I hope they don't. Anyway.
That's right.
It's a horse.
Just because you're the only guy with hair.
That's right.
Yeah, but what about?
Thank you, Five.
Hey, Nicky, I'm a bit confused.
I'm very confused.
I thought we were going to talk about sex. Because you
Mate, well, for you, that is an alien experience.
I thought it was Unified Fornicators Organisation.
Okay, yeah.
That's what I thought it was.
That way. Okay, I mean, because we want to get into the nitty gritty, and I know that I'm getting the. Is that the floor manager up there giving me that we only got 5 left, or 4, before we go to a break?
So
So,
what do you-
we need to get to the real point. Now,
What do you think they look like? If they're there, well, do you reckon they look like people or?
What about those eyes? You know, the funny eyes.
I think they're masks.
Their
ball-
mask.
the ball-
Yeah, that's what I think.
The Mask.
So,
I
yeah.
saw that movie.
Yeah.
Have you
Did you?
seen The Mask?
Yeah.
Oh,
Mask.
don't.
That's a
tell.
good movie,
Hey,
isn't
hang
it?
on.
No.
Do you like Jim Carrey? That's right.
They call me Cuban Pete.
Well, what would you do, Jonesy, if you were confronted by an alien? What would you do
Again.
if you... Yeah.
I'd probably ask him how those circles got in the grass
In the fields.
first, because that really interests me. How they did that. They must have really good lawnmowers.
It's probably like,
UFOs.
people go to Sunshine and do a couple of burnouts in Safeway's car park. Aliens fly down to
Bit like
Earth,
the same.
Okay.
do a bit of a burnout.
Sunshine, trams. It's all coming together for you, isn't it?
McDonald's in the city.
It's, yeah. And we've been to that McDonald's, haven't we? But viewers, let me just add to that that alien life does exist, isn't it? And Montana's actually has got proof that it exists.
He was walking funny for a week about a month ago, I remember. And was that it?
Now, if I show you my proof, man, then you'll be, I can't. Otherwise, I have to kill you.
What about that's right. What about the pyramids and all that? I mean, the concept that the aliens built the pyramids.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people believe in that, but I don't know. It's
Do you reckon aliens that speak English?
Do they speak English?
Yeah.
No, they've got
well,
those translators.
Yeah, the translators.
Have you seen that?
Yeah.
So
You
just
know,
like
I'll show you the translation,
Yeah.
and then I'll tell you how
Because-
the language I speak.
That's right. Because in the millions and millions of miles of universe and all the fantastic technology and that, they got these translators so that they can understand like Italian and French and Portuguese and all that sort of stuff. Because that's what they'd be concentrating on, wouldn't they? Translating the Italian and French and Portuguese and Chinese.
So,
Translators.
I reckon they're struggling with it. For your guest, mate, I'd say.
so when you get captured, the alien can say, and you will understand, hold on a second, this will only hurt for a little bit.
Okay.
Is
So
that,
is that what you're speaking on your own experience?
No, well, just from what I've heard, they tend to like probes and that sort of thing.
Okay.
Thought,
I could always talk to them in Italian if they come down.
that's right. Yeah. Would you tell them the pasta fazzole's ready? What would you say?
Well, yeah. Come stai? Bene, grazie.
Tomatoes are bloody bad.
Logan Street's good for pizzas. You know all that.
I understand. You've done a fair bit of, and when we come back from the break, we'll discuss it in detail. You've done a fair bit of research into alien life, like you on the internet.
I have.
What the people that say, that there's a lot of not fruitcakes, but they're quite reputable people in the community have come forward and declared that there are aliens.
That's
and when
right,
we come
yeah.
back,
That's
we're going to
correct.
go to a break. But when we come back, we're going to discuss that in full detail.
Thank
So,
you.
viewers, just stand by, and we'll be back with you in just a minute. Thank you very much. I'm getting a message from our director to say that we're back talking about UFOs, and I know a lot of viewers up until now, having watched us talk about UFOs, have come to the conclusion that we don't know anything about UFOs, and could be right.
Actually, I think
But,
they've all turned off, mate.
no, they haven't. If you're still watching and you know anything about UFOs,
Can you ring up and
ring up, send us a letter, picture, even better.
Do you have an email though? Maybe they can email and tell you whether
That's
they...
right. Yeah, the
Email.
the UFOs are on email. They're on the internet. What about you, the voice? You got any?
www.w.w.
That's right. And I know for a fact that the voice knows nothing about the internet.
Nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
No, I've learnt that.
I have too. But speaking about extraterrestrial life, what about these black holes? What is that? You've heard of that? You've heard of black holes?
I've
actually,
heard that a black hole might be a passage to another galaxy or something like that.
Okay.
Another universe.
That's not what I heard. I've heard that black holes are
Is there one?
a dense.
That's right.
like
they
a star
suck you,
that's
yeah.
collapsed or something? Or
No,
what
is
is
that
it?
the one that like if they just suck you?
No,
like,
They suck you. All right.
That's you're talking about someone who's a
they
dildo.
suck you in.
Bit of space porn. Yeah.
You've got to pay for that.
they just suck you in.
You
No,
often
no.
find them under a big lamppost in space.
Yeah, that's no.
No,
All
actually.
right, no, I'm serious now.
Okay.
When I say to you
Yeah.
that you know what a UFO.
No, actually, that's a
what a
that's
black hole is.
some sort
A
of
black hole.
magnetic. It is some sort of magnetic.
I'm not agreeing to that.
It is some sort of magnetic field in the between negative and positive, where the positive is combined with the negative, and the negative combined with the negative, and then that's it, and that's
But-
it. But if the viewer knows, and maybe I'm just talking, if they understand.
No. But isn't a black hole isn't that the collapse, or isn't that a dense star or something? And its gravitational pull is so strong that it actually it pulls in light if nothing can escape. Or is that it? Or is it actually a hole that
Actually, I think it's like a twister.
That's a game, you know. Played it in the 60s.
I think he's talking about the twister as in America. you know?
That's it. That's the one.
I'm on track.
Yeah, that's the one.
Other
See,
people
that's
may not be on
twisting.
track.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. The
But
twister.
I'm aware of what you're talking about.
this show's
Okay.
going
Speedy.
nowhere? Nowhere.
Go ahead, Speedy. We're right with you. We're on fire.
I'm going to choke on my own phlegm. You said that the black hole's like a twister.
Well, it could be. It might. It could.
It could be. You're Chinese now.
I said we'll bring a special guest on to talk about UFOs as an expert on
absolutely
UFOs.
nothing.
And we say, is a black hole a twister? And he says,
Hang on, man.
could be.
There's something wrong with this chamber.
No, well, isn't it like no?
That's all right, mate.
Is that alright?
That's all right. We'll get it repaired,
Okay.
mate.
No one
I
actually.
think, no, there is a problem with that chair, and I think
no,
that
that's okay.
I think that we'll have to bring in.
He's got a problem with that black hole.
Is there another chair we can? Have we got another chair back there somewhere? Any sort of a something for the special guest?
Just move that horse.
Because I don't think our special guest. There you go. Look at this.
Okay,
Now, when this chair appears. And it's not going to come around the front.
Actually,
it'll come around
I
the
reckon
back.
we.
I'll go and get it.
Right
I'll go
about,
and get it.
there we go.
I reckon we-
okay, viewers, quickly come here.
Forget the chair.
Where are you? Hello? There, where is? Oh, hang on. Thank God he's gone.
Oh, he's back.
He was giving me the shits.
He's back.
He's back.
And he's back. He's grown
When you
about.
want somebody abducted, it never happens.
He's grown about 10 feet.
We were just saying how what a privilege it was to have such a esteemed know-it-all in this.
UFOs, they're coming down.
See what happens?
They're coming in us. We're finished. I swear.
You can't buy that for $1.
The UFOs are coming again.
That's it.
Now, viewers, I want to tell you that our dag-nag sign's fallen down, and which is actually which is quite unusual because it was actually secured, was nailed into the set. So I hope that doesn't mean that you can see out me.
Well, that's what I was going to say. You can probably see your jocks now.
I think no, we'll be fine. It's while you talk, I'll just take the set securing.
Linchpin.
Okay, let's see what happens here. How's that?
Yeah, that'll do.
Very
Okay. Actually, I see what happened, viewers. Is that you leaned on the set and
That's what happened.
Hey, that's because he's sitting on a pole instead of the seat.
You'd be leaning on something too if that was happening.
been up to Duringle. Now
It was just like that.
Get back on track, boys.
we are.
We're
Now
on track.
we've got these these cups which have absolutely nothing in them, which is
No sponsorship.
unusual.
But no one ever has anything in them anyway.
That's right. We're talking about UFOs, I think.
Yeah.
And we are going to now ask you a couple of questions about UFOs, and we want your honest opinion and your honest answer. Okay, now first I'm going to start with some, this is like an interrogation technique. I'm going to start with some questions that are just common knowledge. What is your name?
Montana.
Okay, and do you have a job?
I do.
And does your job involve tricking people?
Actually, it does. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I know what your job is, and it does actually. Okay. Now the serious questions,
well,
Charlie.
The serious questions. Come on, you've already heard my history.
Ding ding.
All right.
A dog bludgeon from some
Scum shot. All right. Well, all these people you hear, quite a few times people claim that they've been abducted, and they've got these real weird stories about, their experiences and such. Can all these people be lying? Do you think?
Yeah, but then again, they're using the same, stories, is it?
Oh,
With
they
the
might be
green
slightly.
little,
Okay, so but do you believe in UFOs?
I do believe a strong.
Okay, but you think all those people are all bullshit artists?
Nah. I don't think they are.
Do you think that they're telling the truth?
Yeah, I think they are telling the truth, but then again, they're Americans.
Do you think tractor beams? Do you think they suck people up with tractor beams, or do they actually come down and you're out the back at a party having a bit of a smoke outside?
They put stuff in your drink.
urinating and they come and grab you and ship you off
But what about those
to the
cows?
moon?
The cows that sort of vanished. And
Yeah, they just disappeared.
disappeared.
Yeah.
I mean, that was something.
Maybe that
Yeah, that's right.
That fairy tale, the cow jumped over the moon. That could have been a story about very early alien abduction. They saw the whole thing, wrote a little song about it, and that was maybe the first recorded case of alien.
What do you think about that?
That could be right. You could be right there.
I reckon it's a load of crap.
I think
No, but you
everybody's
could be right. Yeah, I mean, everybody's right.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
All right. What's the hottest issue on the internet about UFOs? What's the latest thing that people are talking
Have they
about?
got pictures of aliens on there?
Oh yeah, they have the England one. With the what do you call
The crop circle.
Is
Yeah,
that,
the crop
they've
circle.
not?
The crop circle.
That's not the latest, obviously. That's months old.
No, that's the latest.
No,
one.
because this show's not going to go to air for a few months. So
okay.
we don't want people to think that
It just happened yesterday.
That's right.
Maybe a guest would like to share the internet address so we can have a look up on these alien sites.
Yes, Marty. What's the internet address?
Yeah. www.
Have a look at me circle. Stop.
That'll
Government.
learn you. That'll learn you.
That's it.
I think we've got to screen a guest from here one.
Actually, other than the set falling apart before our very eyes, those crop circles, that's happened before, hasn't it?
It has. Yeah.
Okay.
Example?
It happened before, but they apparently there was this helicopter hovering around there, and they actually saw. That's it. That's the one. And they actually saw there was 49 people going like that with wood. So who knows?
With what?
With some sort of wood doing it, and they got caught apparently. So
Okay.
yeah.
I wonder how you would actually do that. I mean, there was no footprints away from the site, or has it been declared a hook, or
No, because
obviously
the logs. No, because they pull the logs with the rope, but they worked out that it was the aliens who was pulling the logs around, making circles in the grass, and the aliens just flew up in the air.
Oh, that's all.
And took the logs with them and the rope.
Okay. Yeah, that's right. You've not taken a log. You've left many a log yourself. Okay.
No, but they
So,
did.
hold on,
They did found people that they were doing it.
There's a few sites that they're not like you've got your pyramids. Stonehenge is another one. There's probably quite a few more.
But the
Stonehenge,
statues of
yeah, what the
Esther
hell is
Island.
that?
Oh, it's
The first time I heard
Charles,
that.
No.
about the statues
No.
of Esther Island. They haven't got an answer for that one.
Oh, that's
The
right.
statues at Easter
Easter
Island.
Island.
yeah, those
Okay.
big heads. That
You know
just
about
sort
Big
of-
Ed?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't
Yeah,
know
the ones
anything
that
about
facing the ones that's facing the sea. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, no, he's
No,
up there.
he's
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Have a look at one here with you.
That's
Oh
right.
yeah, that's right. Sorry.
A lot of people think he's over there, but that's a myth, isn't it?
Yes.
That's right.
Don't look at
maybe right. The Earth is like there's aliens around and they've seen our planet Earth and gone, oh yeah.
What, through crystal balls?
I don't know, through their window of their spaceship. I don't know.
They've been flying past.
But they see the Earth and they've got this big galactic confederation happening that says, all right, this planet is developing. We won't go and fly in there and take over. We'll let these people develop at their own progress, and when they finally come into space, we'll go, hey, we've been watching you for 1 million years. And the encounters that we've had are like rogue
You'd be
aliens.
used to that sound, wouldn't you?
I'm very used to it.
He usually runs.
I'm only chicken.
Can you smell it?
Can I smell that? I've been smelling it all night.
Yeah, and maybe the encounters
I thought it
that
was
we
me.
have with aliens are like rogue aliens that have sort of said, oh, well, we want to see what's happening down there and maybe cause a bit of bother.
Yeah, but they're still, maybe they're watching us.
Yep.
You're right, maybe they are watching it. Maybe they've got a big screen like
If
they
you
sit
are
in the
watching and
cinemas,
you're
they're
planning
watching
on-
what we're doing.
If they are watching and they're planning on taking over the world, I just want to say that I could be of use to our new alien leaders.
That's right.
He'll show you how to line up for a doll check.
Or a tram conductor or a Scooby monger or something.
Something like that, yeah.
Look, viewers, thank you very much for joining us this evening. We've got to wrap it up, and I just want to say thank you to Charlie on my right, to Jonesy over there on the far left, which is probably your right as you're watching this show, but whatever. And Montana here, our special guest, and thank you. We'll see you next week
Wasn't
for
he a good guest?
another edition of NAG. And good night.
Good night.
And the applause would be great around about this time.